14 ounces of our minute rice in our 9x13, 1 pound of cooked shredded chicken right on top of our rice for this super easy all in one pan dinner. Now, what makes this dinner so special is these sun-dried tomatoes, and we are gonna add some of that oil in there, and we are going to be generous with these. I think I'm gonna use the whole jar. You don't have to if you don't like that flavor as much, but personally, I love the flavor. All of that delicious sun-dried tomatoes in our pan. Of course, we're gonna add some minced garlic because it wouldn't be a dinner at my house without some garlic. Woo! Now, to make sure our rice gets cooked, we're gonna add 1 can of our chicken broth, but you can use a veggie broth, or you can use a stock or a bone broth, whatever you like, but I just like how this is the perfect amount of broth we need for that 14 ounces of minute rice. Yum! For seasonings, we're gonna do the blend. So this has salt, pepper, and garlic, which we need more garlic with this. And we're gonna sprinkle a generous amount. Now my chicken was just a rotisserie chicken that I shredded up, so there isn't a lot of seasoning on there, so we need to make sure that we add enough seasonings to make sure that this gets nice and flavorful. To make this creamy, we're gonna add some heavy whipping cream, and we're gonna add about a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream to this. If you want it creamier, you can add more, but I think this 1/2 cup is gonna be the most perfect amount. All right, we're gonna come back in with our spoon, and it's time to mix everything together. And I know I went really heavy-handed with that garlic. My family is obsessed with garlic, so we always have to go heavy-handed on the garlic. I never measure the garlic, but you can add about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons to yours for a more exact measurement. But this is already looking so yummy, so delicious, so creamy. And because we use that minute rice, it makes it super easy. You don't have to wash your rice. It cooks so much faster than regular rice, and it tastes just as good. Okay, I think that is mixed well enough. We wanna make sure that this gets nice and flattened out so that that rice does cook even. We don't want any hard rice for this. And then the last thing we're gonna add is some mozzarella cheese, and of course we're doing Tillamook, and we are gonna evenly spread out our cheese right on top of our entire dish. So we're kind of going for like a crack chicken rice here, and we're doing it all in one pan to make it super easy. I absolutely love these flavor combinations, the sun-dried tomatoes, the chicken, the rice, the garlic. It is just all a yes for me. And then that mozzarella just pulls it all together. Now, to make this a little bit more appetizing, we are going to add some parsley flakes. This just adds a good color. And we're just sprinkling that right on top for some nice greenery. This is optional. If you don't like parsley, you can completely skip it, or you can add some thyme or some rosemary, but I think parsley probably tastes the best with this one. All right, beautiful. Before this goes in the oven, we are going to cover it with foil to ensure that there's plenty of moisture for that rice. Taste it super easy. All right, and this is gonna be a quick one. We have our oven set to 350, and this is only gonna be in there for like 30 minutes. It's super fast. Our one pan cracked chicken rice is ready. Let's check this out. Oh, that looks so good. Steamy, cheesy, delicious, and I just know that rice is perfectly cooked. Okay, let's go ahead and dig in. Oh yeah, that's gonna be incredible. That rice looks absolutely perfect. Oh, all right. Let's dig in. Serve this with some broccoli or asparagus, and you have some happy family members. That is so good. And call me crazy, but it could use some more garlic. You gotta try it.